The ocean was quiet that night. Too quiet. The waves moved like slow breathing, steady and deliberate, as if they already knew what was about to happen. I remember the salt on my lips, the faint perfume of her hair when she leaned closer. She whispered softly in my ear to say hello to the shark for her. Then came the push, a clean motion, a soft gasp. Cold water swallowed my name before I could even scream. I remember the weight of betrayal pressing against my chest as I sank, arms flailing in the dark water. Above me were their silhouettes. Her laughter, his laughter. A sound I had never heard before, yet somehow always expected. Salt burned my eyes. The moon disappeared behind their shadows. For a moment, I thought of fighting back. Then I thought of them, and something colder than the ocean settled inside me. That was when I stopped struggling and started watching. The water carried me down, that my mind was already rising, calculating, breathing through the silence. It didn't begin that night. It began months before. A message, a glance, a shift in laughter that didn't belong. She had started visiting more often, my sister, my only blood. She said she wanted to help me with the wedding stress. She said he looked tired and that maybe she should cook for him while I rested. I believed her. That was my first mistake. I started noticing how her eyes lingered when he spoke, how he smiled softer around her, the kind of softness that used to be mine. One night, while clearing the dishes, I heard him whisper her name in his sleep. I told myself I misheard, that love makes the mind invent ghosts. But ghosts don't text at 2 a.m, and they don't delete call logs before breakfast. I stayed silent, not because I was weak, but because I wanted them to believe I was. When trust dies, silence becomes your weapon. I smiled, cooked, laughed, and listened. Every word they spoke became evidence. Every secret glance became data. I started collecting their crumbs. The receipts from restaurants he had never taken me to, her perfume that lingered in our car, the duplicate necklace I found hidden in his drawer, same as mine, but with different initials. One afternoon, I pretended to borrow her phone to show her a photo. I didn't scroll. I didn't need to. The lock screen was enough. His face and her smile. The next day, I ordered a DNA test for the child she had just lost. A quiet miscarriage, she said. I remembered his sudden tears, the way he didn't eat for days. My husband never cried for our losses. Then came the envelope, small and white. The report confirmed what I already knew. The child was his. When he came home that night, I placed the envelope beside his plate. He opened it, read it, and the air changed. He didn't deny it. His silence was confession enough. Later, she arrived, pretending not to know. But when her eyes met the paper, I saw it. Recognition, guilt, fear. 3 people, 1 truth. No screaming, no breaking dishes, just quiet collapse. I waited 2 weeks. We planned a trip to the coast to heal, that's what they called it. That night, the moonlight painted their faces silver. She poured wine. He laughed. They thought I had forgiven them. I suggested a swim. They agreed. The water was cold, sharp, alive. She swam ahead, carefree. He followed. I stayed close behind. When she turned to smile at me, that same venomous smile, I leaned closer and whispered softly for her to say hello to the shark. Her eyes widened. She froze. Fear replaced the arrogance. She slipped, panic blooming across her face, and he dove after her. 2 silhouettes thrashing in the dark waves, 2 liars tangled in the same ocean they had chosen. I stepped back and watched. The ocean has a way of remembering those who try to use it. The police called it an accident, a tragic drowning. I didn't cry, not at the funeral, not after. People said I must be in shock. They were right, just not in the way they thought. Shock is clarity in disguise. It is the moment when pain turns into power. Now I visit the ocean sometimes. I watch the tide rise and listen to the silence beneath the waves. It is peaceful there, honest in a way humans never are. I used to believe betrayal destroys you. Now I know it refines you. The last time I went, I whispered into the wind, "Hello, shark." And for the first time, the water didn't feel cold.